This summer series started out as root causes, and then I realized that I've done 200 episodes and never really explained the two different sides of Hashimoto's. I've mentioned them. I've done a couple episodes on what your doctor might be missing, but I have never really detailed the thyroid or immune buckets. Like, how can you sort everything? So that's why I pivoted midsummer, and now all of August has been sorting. We sorted through symptoms, we sorted through root causes, sorted through labs, and today is the final episode of the summer. And today we're talking about once you have a sorted pile, once you have those two buckets, what next? Because I don't want to give you like 12 different things to do tomorrow. We always want to make things simple and sustainable. So what's next after you sort into the two buckets? Hashimoto's is an autoimmune condition. That means your immune system is attacking your thyroid. But knowing that is only the beginning. This summer series is built in 3 phases. Phase 1 was understanding what's happening in your body. Phase 2 is learning how to think about what you're learning. And phase 3 is building your own personal discernment framework with support. So most women with Hashimoto's have a lot of information. Well, what they're missing is a filter, a way to evaluate what applies to them specifically. That is what this series is now designed to give you. If you want to start with a foundation, check with the show notes for Hashimoto's Decoded, new name, Hashimoto's Decoded, Thyroid or Immune. In less than 1 hour, I will walk you through the most common root causes and help you identify where to focus. My name is Esther Youngkin. I'm a registered nurse, holistic health educator, and the host of this podcast, Health with Hashimoto's. I believe your health is a blend of 5 interconnected areas: body, mind, spirit, diet, and environment. Let's work through this together. I have this problem. It is a problem of loving to plan and dream, to sort and to learn. I love to do all of the head things, but not necessarily the doing part. How about you? I once heard somebody talk about learning like 2 feet. If you only learn, you're only going to be stepping forward with like your right foot. And if you're only stepping forward with your right foot, you're going to go in circles. You have to go right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Your left foot is the doing. And so you have to learn and then do, learn and then do. Well, when you're sorting, sometimes it feels so good. You're like, I am making progress. I am learning about my own health. I am learning about Hashimoto's. I'm learning about the immune side. I'm learning about the thyroid side. I have my health sorted into these 2 buckets, thyroid or immune. I can look at the buckets and I can see which one, is bigger, which one needs more attention. I am making progress. But it's all in your head. Do you do that too? I know some people, they do the opposite and they just want to do. They don't want to do the learning and the thinking and the planning. My oldest kid who is still in school, he is planning out, or he's supposed to be planning out, a 300-hour project for his senior year. And I am like in love with the planning stage. And I pulled up Google Sheets and I looked for templates and I found this project management template and it's all pretty. And I was like, you could do this. You could use this to plan. And he's like, whatever, I'm doing this today. Like, he's a doer and I'm a thinker. We need both. And each person needs to do both. So after you sort, you go through Hashimoto's Decoded, Thyroid or Immune, and that is found in our Skool classroom. So Skool, Skool is the platform. It's like a better version of Facebook, like Facebook used to be before it got overrun with the algorithm. And did you know that if you follow somebody on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, I'm assuming Facebook, you can follow, you can subscribe, you can do all the things, but that's not necessarily what they're going to show you. They're going to show you things that they notice that slow your scroll. So if you say, I really want to focus on X, Y, and Z, but the algorithm noticed that you pause, that you slow down, that you watch the different things of A, B, and C, they're going to show you A, B, and C instead of what you specifically asked for of X, Y, Z. Just, random side note. I feel like everybody should know that. What was I saying? Okay, I was talking about Skool and how it is the better Facebook because it is like Facebook was before the algorithm took over. When you join the Skool platform, there's a whole bunch of different groups and you just stay in that group. You choose what group am I going to right now? And you visit that group and you see things in the order that people posted or that new comments were there. It's not the algorithm deciding, and you don't see a whole bunch of ads. You just see the group's content. So I love the Skool platform for that reason. I am in several different groups. And of course, one of them is the Health with Hashimoto's community. So in that community on Skool is a classroom tab. And in that classroom, you're going to find Hashimoto's, Decoded, Thyroid, or Immune. There's also a couple other things. Like if you've heard me mention the Jumpstart to Refreshing Sleep and Rest, I moved that from like an email series to the classroom of Skool a while back. So explore the classroom in there. If you are in our community, the community is free. So head over to the Skool community. The link should be down in the show notes. Anyway, after you've gone through Hashimoto's, Decoded, Thyroid, or Immune, now you know how to sort. And in the last couple episodes, we've practiced that. You have seen me put that into action. And so you have this example. If you need more help, I do one-off sessions. So you don't have to book the full 6 coaching sessions for Hashimoto's discernment coaching. You can do just a one-time, like, okay, I went through Hashimoto's Decoded. Now I know how to sort, but I just need help with this one thing. That's what the single sessions are for. So after you've learned how to sort, there's still things to do. The trap is that you sort and you feel like you made progress, and starting or doing feels like a risk. So you just sort and then that's it. Or there's the people who want to just do but not sort. And so let's figure out what is your next step. There's 3 filters. Number 1, choose something already on your list. It came out of your sorting. This is not like you were scrolling through Pinterest or Instagram or TikTok today and you saw something new. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about something that you already have on your list. You sorted it into the 2 buckets and you know that this is going to be helpful for you based on how you have sorted things out. Number 2, look for something maybe that is partially done. Partially true. You've done it before or you're doing a version of it inconsistently. Start there. Start with something that you already know works or you're already working on building the habit or the routine. And then number 3, pick something that is small enough that is sustainable. That has been a consistent thing that I have talked about since the beginning. Choose things that are simple and sustainable. It has to be simple enough to keep doing, because if you quit doing it, then you just wasted all of that time and effort. It has to be sustainable. So that is how I want you to pick your next thing. Number 1, pick something that's already on your list. Number 2, you already have tried it. You know that it kind of works, but maybe you just didn't put in a whole bunch of effort, or maybe you have a kind of habit. It's not really a habit yet, and you want to work on that. And then choose something that is simple and sustainable. That is what you do next. Once you have things sorted into the thyroid and the immune buckets, then you can pick your next thing. You already know enough to begin. You don't need perfect labs. You don't need a full root cause functional medicine lab workout. Are they helpful? Absolutely. But do you need that right now to begin, to take your next step? No, you already know enough to take that next step. You don't need your doctor's blessing to drink more water. You don't need somebody to look at your labs to tell you that you need to go to bed earlier. You already know those things. You already know that they might be beneficial for you. So pick one next thing and begin. Come over to the Skool community, Health with Hashimoto's, on the Skool platform, and let's talk about what you're doing. Share it with everybody. When you share your goal out loud, you're setting some accountability, and just the act of making it public, whether or not you come back and update us and say, hey, I had a really good week. I said I was going to do this and I did it. Or, hey, I really struggled this week. I said I was going to do this and I did not do it. Whether or not you come back and inform everybody how you did, just stating your goal to others helps make it more real and actionable. So pick your goal, pick what you're going to do this week, and come over to the Skool community and let us know. Let's talk about it. Thank you so much for coming along this summer series with me, for learning how to sort. I can't wait to see you in the Health with Hashimoto's community and hear what your next step is going to be. This podcast is for informational and educational purposes only. Please discuss any changes with your trusted healthcare provider. To take your next step, join our Skool community and explore the courses available there. You do not have to figure your health out alone. So that is Skool, Skool.com, and it is the Health with Hashimoto's community. I'll see you next time on the Health with Hashimoto's podcast.